won't realize yet that you are actually off, so the button won't get deactivated. So it'll just get stuck, which is very nice. Pretty smooth first map there from Dacciox. Wilbo gets it as well. A little bit behind due to the start there, but that's fine. Only a few seconds.
Very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any
I'm a bit dehydrated right now. Sorry about my voice, boys.
Side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grip, which may
Yeah, here in this chamber they will pick up the first portal gun, and we're gonna immediately see the first, well, if Wilbo didn't go for that, the first save glitch, where you save load at the edge of a portal, and your camera will stay there, but your let's see, yeah, Dacciox save loads at the edge of the portal, and the camera will stay in place, but your body, which is where you shoot the portals from, will actually get teleported to the other portal and stay there. So as you move around, your body also moves relative to you, and that way you see them shoot portals like Wilbo there at the floor and walls, and it'll actually place them from somewhere else though, which is pretty convenient. That's a little out of bounds there. Yeah, Wilbo having some trouble.
Welcome to test chamber 4.
Interesting strats with some bunny hops there. Dacciox being this one as well. And yeah, as I said, it messes with collision, so there you can just walk through the door. Also, I guess to talk about movement, you see them going backwards a lot. That's called accelerated backhopping, or ABH. Basically, Valve tried to fix bunny hop from Half-Life and previous versions of Half-Life 2. So they just made it so that if you go too fast, they add backwards speed to you to slow you down. But if you're going backwards, then that'll just keep giving you speed, which is very nice. So yeah, after they realized they did this, they went back to bunny hopping again.
Enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Yeah. Pretty flawless from both of them there. Dacciox coming into one of the few movement-based chambers that are still in the game. Jumps to the portal. Yeah, yeet.
Seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard
Dacciox is quite a bunch ahead here. About a chamber, which probably is like 20 seconds. That's a big lead for the start, but can easily be made up anywhere really.
Please note that we
Dacciox trying to go for AFH over goo. You can do ABH in other directions as well, as long as you can trick the game into thinking you're going backwards. So you can do it forwards, but you need to hold S and stuff. It gets... And yeah, with good movement there, you can completely skip that chamber and just jump over the goo, which is very precise, very hard, only saves minimal amount of time. So, pretty swag. Good job, Dacciox.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Tournament prize is glory. Yeah, Dacciox there in 09. You can shoot a portal under that door. Most doors have a certain trigger to them, where if you try to shoot a portal below them, it just fizzles it, so you can't go through. But this one doesn't, so you can easily shoot a portal under there, jump in one side, jump out the other, and you're done.
Hello again. To reiterate, previously,
oh, Dacciox gets a door launch. Yeah, in 10 you basically just boost to the whole chamber, but on that door you can... The bottom of the door is like slightly slanted, so if you kind of go into it, it can launch you upwards and skip the ending of that chamber. Got a bit of a bad one there, you can get it like straight into the elevator, but still very good. Very hard, and that probably saved him like 5 more seconds. Yeah, gets the second portal gun here, so now they're a little more free with what they can do with save glitches, because they can pretty much control everything. And just immediately goes for a save glitch there and finishes. Even skips one map complete, not one map, one chamber completely. You didn't even see chamber 12 there. Which is good, because it's a bad chamber. Yeah, Wilbo's struggling there a little. That movement can be a little hard. You have to like hop off that little button pedestal onto the gun platform.
If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Dacciox going for the shortest chamber in the game here. Misses it. Wow. Misses it again. Goes for the backup. Fair enough. Yeah, still about a chamber ahead is Dacciox. Maybe a little more than a chamber.
And you are an excellent test subject. The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants.
Due to the tournament, there have been some developments again in the recent past weeks. With some new strats, mainly save glitches. And Dacciox there in 15. One of the newer save glitches, but nails it pretty nicely. Except for the ending there, doesn't quite make it up to the elevator. But doing pretty good. Who's tabbing out? Dacciox, stop tabbing out. You don't have audio if you tab out. Yeah, then 16, Dacciox does a portal bump. Basically, if you try to put a portal on another portal, the game will just bump the new one off to the side so they don't intersect. But it doesn't check if there's a wall in between that. So that way you can quite easily get through quite a few walls in this game. What he's doing here is, he save glitches to put a portal under the elevator, gets the turret in, activates the elevator, and will now get in there. So now he has a turret under the elevator as well as a portal, and the whole elevator shaft is preserved between maps, so when he loads into chamber 17 here, he can quite quickly do this one. Let's preserve the save glitch from the previous one, so he can just jump through the glass, grab the turret from under the elevator, and skip pretty much all of 17. No need for companion cube, which is very fast and very convenient, because companion cubes are bad. You don't want to deal with those. And gets a button save glitch as well with the turret. That is literally frame/tick perfect. I think. Yeah, Wilbo going for the same thing there on the right. Gets it as well.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh yeah, Wilbo not going for the button save glitch. That's understandable. It is quite precise, and in order for it to save time, you only really have like 3 tries, probably. It can be hard to get it within those 3 tries.
For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Yeah, Dacciox coming up here into 19, which features the strat double lag. Lag standing for large angle glitch, so you'll see him get on that side and place a portal at that angled surface, and if he now jumps through that, the game doesn't really like angled surfaces, so it thinks you're stuck, then tries to unstuck you very hard, but that just ends up teleporting you across the map, which is very convenient. Does it once there, and now goes for a second one here. Lands slightly out of bounds. Yeah, these are somewhat precise and dependent on like your portal angle and stuff, so can be kind of hard to nail those. Doesn't quite hit it. Still out of bounds. Having some issues there. This could be Wilbo's chance to catch up a little more, if this keeps happening to Dacciox. Yeah, both now at the same place. Wilbo gets it. Nice. But yeah, but Dacciox is ahead in in-game time by like 15 seconds, so that needs to be factored in. Finally gets it. Yeah, I think they're pretty neck on neck now. Wilbo having some issues with the save glitch though. Should just reload. Wilbo's missing a shot. He forgets about the first. Oh, there he is. Yeah, shoot there first. He forgot about the shot. Maybe. Yeah, Dacciox probably also having some issues. I'm getting it now though. See if he can nail the ending. Ah, that's out of bounds. Ooh. He put a poor save. He saved after he already shot the portal, so in his save he was already falling. Okay, Wilbo just giving up and going for good old EOO. More or less. And both having some issues there in the EOO. And Dacciox now being a decent chunk ahead. 30 seconds I want to say, probably more. Going into the EO1 save glitch.
You're not a good person.
The E standing for escape, by the way.
Good people don't end up here.
Oh yeah, Wilbo
Can you hear
finally
me?
getting out of EOO. Now going for the save glitch as well. Alright, Dacciox finishes that pretty nicely. Now for the last map where Dacciox will do an AAG, which is basically the same principle as lag, it's just a different angle, an acute angle to be exact. And that teleports him up there, to the portal. Goes for another AAG, which puts him into the Gardas room. Grabs the turret, puts it in, and shoots Gardas with the turret, which just drops all the cores at once. Which is very nice. Well, not all of them. One of them is on a timer, so has to wait a little here while he collects the cores.
We both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5.
In. And Dacciox done with a 1257. Yeah. Probably not too happy with it with that run. And Wilbo finishing up here as well.
I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Time out for a second. That was... You're kidding me. Did you just up that aperture science thing? We don't know what it...
Alright, finishes with 1354. Yeah. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, pretty... Both had some issues there. Even in the same... Especially EOO was pretty bad for both of them there. If Wilbo got lucky there, he might have won this, but Dacciox was just not unlucky enough, I guess. Dacciox practicing EOO again, probably a good choice. We should be off to game number 2 here. Let's see if Wilbo can yeet that one out. Water. Let me re-grab some water while we're waiting in the vault here. Alright, stay hydrated.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed.
What are the PBs again?
We are now ready to begin.
Dacciox got an 1117 and Wilbo has a 1244. So yeah. 1.5 minute of difference in PB. I guess that run went better for Wilbo than it did for Dacciox there. Dacciox was further away from his PB.
The portal will open in 3.
Oh, Wilbo going for the meme save glitch again here. Oh no, yeah, looking good. Yeah, still doesn't get it. Unfortunate.
Excellent. Please after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
See if Dacciox can get the button save glitch here.
Storage cube.
Yeah, you can take some time to get the positioning correct there, because you're on a timer anyway until this portal opens up.
Storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Yeah, once again to Wilbo missing the SG. Missed the button save glitch as well. See if we can still make this portal cycle. Yeah, Wilbo a decent bit behind here. Let's see if we can make this one work. Yeah, this one is mainly about your rhythm on... Oh, he still makes it, nice. Your rhythm on pressing your save load bind. Yeah, it's a pretty big lead for Dacciox there. Probably like 15, well not 15, like 10 seconds. Roundabout.
With it, you can create your own portals.
Which I guess isn't that big of a lead out. For the start it is, but can easily be made up later.
These intradimensional gates have proven to... Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Pretty nice.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Yeah, it's very interesting that Dacciox does this with an S-tap. S-tap, by the way, being yeah, you can AFH, which is an ABH, but you have to hold S. And if you just do that from normal speed, you won't get it because holding S slows you down too much. But you can do it if you like very slightly tap S as you hit the ground, and it does make the timing a little more difficult there.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Wilbo slightly missing the shot there. Yeah, let's call up the statisticians and analyze the time difference here. I think Wilbo might just be ahead.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals.
Yeah, Wilbo's ahead by 4 seconds actually. Nice. What did Dacciox do? Oh yeah, I guess he goofed up the 4 save glitch. That's about it, is it? Don't remember him messing anything up majorly. Oh, Wilbo getting a vertical wall boost there, portal boost even, which just launches him downwards and makes him miss the platform. That's just unfortunate.
have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Yeah, portal boosts, we don't really know why they happen or when they happen. So they're basically random. Oh, Dacciox going for his AFH over goo again. Most people go for ABH over goo, but recently some people have apparently discovered a good AFH method for that works nice for them. Yeah, it is very hard and very minor. Well, not very minor, but only saves like 2 or 3 seconds. So really only something that top runners even go for in runs. Which I guess encompasses Dacciox.
To inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Can't quite fit through the portal there.
This test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Yeah, that's... Wilbo is now a decent chunk ahead. Let's see by how much. Yeah, Wilbo's ahead by about 13 seconds. That's a pretty good lead for the start here.
Hello again. To reiterate, previously.
Ooh, Dacciox falls into the pit. It's kind of hard to control your exact speed on this, and sometimes just hit a certain speed, you fall into the pit.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portion
ooh, Wilbo. Getting a meme. Okay, he fixed it.
Does not.
Yeah, Wilbo losing a bit of time there. Now only 12 seconds ahead. Still has some trouble with the AFH onto the portal gun there. Second try though, that's good enough. Misses the soft wall. Yeah, both going for the new 11 save glitch as well. The issue with this one is you have to move in a specific way so that you don't get teleported through there like keeps happening to Wilbo.
Now that you are in control,
having some trouble with the shots there as well. Yeah, alright, gets it.
Very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to.
Now they're probably, well, I think, yeah, Dacciox actually ahead now by a bit.
With peptic salve and adrenaline. All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues.
Yeah, Dacciox ahead by like 10 seconds actually.
Information is required or will be provided.
Turning that stake right around.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test.
I think there's, you can mess with some of the commands to make the gun transparent. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, most of those are allowed since they're just visual and don't really help you.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds that Android.
Nice 15 there from Dacciox. Let's see how 16 treats him. Yeah. Why is he redoing that? There was a little out of bounds. I think that's why he's redoing that. Because he peaked out of bounds a little. I mean, technically the rule states you're allowed to go out of bounds if it doesn't benefit you. But I guess in a race like this you might as well try to go for really pure. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a reason we have 2 different timers, because it's in-game time and it'll cut out each individual load times, and in the end only one player's timer will count for them.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it can. You euthanize your faithful companion cube more quickly.
If possible, that's done on a lot of PC games, just to not have any disadvantage due to better hardware and stuff. Alright, Wilbo missing the jump there a little. That can be a hard one.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment center is required
Dacciox still ahead by
the enrichment center
probably
is
like
required to remind you
15
that
seconds,
you will be
I'd say.
baked, and then there will be cake.
20. Alright, gets the save glitch there nicely.
Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an
Let's see how
Enrichment Center
well Wilbo
electrical
performs
safety
here.
seminar.
Yeah, this, during save glitches, if you walk behind the portal you're save glitched on, you can actually see where your body is and where your portal is actually landing. And 18 was done like that for a long time, but recently people really started doing that, what we call blind, where you don't walk behind your portal and just shoot the shots based on like visual setups on the walls, like little specks of dirt and stuff like that. It does make it a little harder because you don't really see where your shots are landing, but... Ooh, nice 19 there from Dacciox. Doesn't fail either of the large angle glitches. Let's see if he can get EOO this time. Kinda goofed on this last run. That was pretty interesting. He did like an extra shot there. I haven't seen that before. I was kind of out of bounds, but I guess it didn't benefit him, so I guess we can take that. Wilbo not quite hitting the second lag there.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Ah, Wilbo still slightly missing the hallway. He needs to hit there. Eh. Alright, Wilbo finally gets it. Dacciox not hitting the AAG there. Let's see if that one worked. Yeah, it did. That's the second one as well. Nice.
Well, you found
And looks like to be finishing this one at a mid-12 again.
the only thing you've managed to break so far is
Wilbo
my
having some trouble with the
Maybe
shot
you
there.
could settle for that, and we'll
Did he even
just
go
call it a
for the
day.
EOO
I
save
guess
glitch
we
there?
both know
I
that
don't think so.
isn't going to happen.
I think this time he just
You chose
immediately
it,
went for the
now I
old
have a
strat.
surprise for you. Deploying surprise.
Falls down. And Dacciox finishing at a 12-22. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see if Wilbo can nail this one on the first try. This is one of the more precise ones. Hey. What's poppin', Dacciox? You got your mic muted, by the way.
Nice. Yeah, trash runs. Happy. Glad that it's over and I can close the game after the stream.
Yeah, you might have lost the first one, but Wilbo also got quite unlucky, unfortunately.
Yeah. Literally, I haven't touched the game since my last race, since 10 minutes before the race started. but it was enough to win still.
Eh.
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
A. Let me guess the time. That's going to be a 14:13.
Wait, hello? Hello?
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hello.
Hello, gamer.
Look, can I quote somebody real quick? Because I think it's like pretty appropriate for the situation.
Sure.
I lost the run to RNG, dude.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You did
That is
get
true.
goofed by RNG in 7 with the portal boost.
There were literally 0 mistakes that I made.
Undeserved win by me.
Well, not 7, 6.
It's highly unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Portal that bad, that consistently. So, you know, that's quality.
Sometimes it just does it to him.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, with that race, round 1 of the brackets is finna done.
Yo, but good news is that means my prediction for that race is correct. So
Nice.
take that, idiots.
So yeah, Dacciox is gonna play Spitter, and
Spitter Ovo.
Wilbo is gonna play Gorby in losers bracket.
Oh hell yeah, dude! They're real speed friends there.
Yeah. Yeah, some okay races, I should say.
It's
Some
look,
nice garbage runs. Fished out
that's
of
what you want to
trash.
say. You can say that.
Freshly fished out of the trash.
And yeah, we got another portal race tonight in like 3 hours, I think. Yeah.
It's morning, dummy.
I don't care. And in some of the other speed gaming channels, we got a Link to the Past stuff going on, and some Ori in the Blind Forest. That'll be dope. So
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, watch them.
Yeah, I'm certain I will. So
Also subscribe to me on Twitch.
no.
Do it.
Thanks for the race, boys. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and have a good one.
Goodbye,
gonna
lads.
Gonna
I'm
press the
gonna
button now.
Bye. Bye.